Oh, hey. Hey, what'd you guys get here?
Hello.
Hey, it's nice to see you.
I'm sick.
Devin's sick, so he's probably gonna die soon, so we gotta get through
We
this
gotta
real
get this
quick.
one done fast.
Yeah.
So, before we start, I just want to say, I could make jokes about the first scene at Castle Black of Sansa and Jon Snow reuniting.
Yeah.
I could make a joke and sing, "Reunited and it feels so good."
That'd be hilarious.
I'm going to have to edit that because that was so spot on that YouTube might take it down. I can make a ghost dad joke and have a picture of Bill Cosby up there when Jon Snow is talking about how Ghost father would murder him for not protecting Sansa.
Yeah.
I could do a joke about Jon Snow has been fighting his whole life. He should just have his own fighting video game and do a Photoshop of him in Street Fighter just fighting Ryu and blasting those Hadoukens.
Yeah.
But I don't want to because this was so emotional for me. I've been waiting for so long for Sansa to finally meet back up with one of her relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it's finally happened, I can't make a joke about it. It's just so
Are you kidding
beautiful,
me?
and I'm so
For the
happy.
sake of our rundown, you're not gonna make one single joke.
I respect it too much.
I respect that.
Also, I didn't have any others.
Oh.
Those were the only three I had.
Well, I'll tell you what, for that whole scene, I remember when Snowboys 2 was going up to my boy.
You can't call them Snowboys too. We go over this every single time. He's talking about Ed. In every single one of these we've recorded, he calls Ed Snowboys 2
Yeah,
because of a dumb joke he made in the first episode
If we
that
go-
I'm pretty sure got cut.
Look, I think we have a graphic we'll put up right now. If you look in the credits
No,
of
stop
Game
it.
of Thrones,
Stop giving me
his
more
name-
Photoshops to do
His name
because
is-
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to
Snowboys-
edit this part out.
Anyway, he goes up to my boy Johnny S.
Right.
And he's like, "You gotta stay. You can't leave." And Johnny S. is like, "No, I gotta go." And he's
I'm
like,
too talented for the group.
"Yeah, he's too talented. I gotta go. I gotta take my skills elsewhere."
Mm.
But Snowboys 2 know, Snowboys 2 knows that if Johnny S. goes, all the talent's gone in the band, and he
Right.
knows what happened. So he goes, "No, please stay."
Yeah.
And Johnny S. is like, "No, they killed me." I mean,
The fans betrayed me. I can't be on tour with you guys anymore.
I was already murdered.
Yeah.
Like, I know I have to leave. Like, it's gonna be May. Come on. Hey, you still with us? Hey. Then Johnny S. and Sansa are talking in that, I guess, little private room, meet hall?
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
know what it is. And she's like, "Oh, hey, you gotta help everybody in the north." And Johnny S. is like, "No, I'm taking my skills somewhere else. Plus, I don't even have an army." And Sansa's like, "Oh, don't worry. I have a Hulk." And it's just Brienne of Tarth.
Right, it's Brienne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brienne the Hulk of
Yeah,
Tarth.
yeah. Everyone forgets that middle part of her name, which is why she keeps wrecking everyone.
Right.
Then we go to Lord Aaron. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know that he's being, like, crazy. He's like, "Let's shove this through the moon hole." And it's like,
Yeah.
No.
Stop trying to shove things in your moon hole, little boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm on an FBI watch
Oh,
list
God.
now.
So anyway, we go to Lord Aaron, and he's like, "Oh, Uncle Peter," and Uncle Peter, aka Littlefinger, he's like, "Somebody in our midst is a traitor," and they're all,
And he's like, it's definitely not me, though.
he's like, "It's not me.
First shark's not me.
I've never done anything bad. I would never do anything like this."
My name's Littlefinger. Look how adorable I am.
It was probably that a really big guy that's been with you this whole time, and you might not trust all of a sudden. and they're like, he's like, "Oh, what should we do with him, Lord Aaron?" And Lord Aaron looks at him and he goes, "Oh, what do you think, Uncle Peter?" And everyone in that scene
Everybody.
turns to look. The soldiers turn to look. The guy getting accused turns to look. Lord Aaron turns to look. And guess what? The Hawk turns to look too.
Yeah, the Hawk turns to him and is like, "Huh?" So then we go back over to Tyrion.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that they constantly quote people now.
Yeah. Every time we go back to Tyrion and Friends, we're going to have every conversation prefaced with, "But as a wise man once said," every single time
Right.
they try to quote something.
Yeah.
What we're going to see next is, "But a wise man once said, I have to go make pee-pee." Well, after that, we get the buddy cop adventures continuing with Dario and Jorah. I cannot get enough of this stuff.
It's, oh my God, it's the great, I can't believe, if there's going to be a spin-off to Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
it's going to be the Jorah and Dario spin-off. Looks like this mother of dragons got burned to a crisp. So, Jorah and Dario get into a fight,
Yeah.
and Jorah uses Sand Attack.
Yeah.
It's not very effective.
Yeah, he's probably not the right type.
Right. And so Dario comes back, and you were actually right about this. You made this prediction last week.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I don't want to brag, but I was partly right.
Right.
The guy
partly
gets
right.
the guy gets stabbed in the back with a knife. Not in the back of the neck, but in the
Right.
back, and he dies.
Right. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Then we go to Cersei.
Yeah, so Cersei interrupts a meeting between the Grand Maester and King Tommen. And the Grand Maester is just trying to explain to King Tommen that he didn't actually fart at the small council meeting. It was just his chair,
Yeah.
but he couldn't replicate it. So, I don't know. You decide.
Yeah, we'll
Our boy's
know.
asking the hard-hitting questions. Did you fart in the small council meeting?
And then we go to Theon Greyjoy. He's returning home.
Why's that?
Oh, he's got to get his member.
And he meets with his sister.
She's just berating him and yelling at him because she's worried that he's back to take the throne.
Right.
She doesn't really know what he wants. And she's like, "Tell me what you want!"
I want to figure you again.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, remember when that happened?
Yeah,
Game of
remember
Thrones?
when I let you finger me?
Remember she was aware of everything that was happening?
Remember when you were blasting me on that horse? Then we go back to Castle Black. Going back to Castle Black. That's the first Snowboys album.
That was my favorite.
It was my favorite.
It was a single too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a single. We go back to Castle Black, and Tormund is looking at Brienne, and he's got weird standards for the women he likes.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of everybody else. He likes them tall, pale, and covered in armor.
Oh boy.
He's like, the harder it is to get them undressed, the more I want to get in it.
He likes a challenge. He's one of those guys.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And so one of the Night's Watchmen comes in and says, letter for you, Lord Commander. And Jon Snow's like, I'm not Lord Commander anymore. And then the guy's like, all right, asshole, whatever, this letter's for you.
Stop being so dramatic.
Yeah, seriously.
Take the letter.
Stop with the semantics. This is for you. So he reads out the letter, and it's from Ramsay, and he's like, Dear Jon Snow, it's your boy Mad Dog. I took Winterfell, I took your brother Rickon, and they're like, who? Who?
We go back to Daenerys, and she's talking to the Khals.
Right.
And they're like, we're going to kill you or do something to you. Pff, I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to decide what's going to happen to you. And she's like, oh, I have an idea. And she just tips over those fire lamp things.
They're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You set this whole place on fire.
Yeah. And she should use her, like, fire-resistant abilities more often.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
she could have an excellent business of having her dragons go around and setting people's houses on fire and then being like, you want me to rescue your family? That'll be $1,000.
Yeah.
And she just walks in and carries them out.
Double Dragon's Fire Company.
Yeah,
Here you go.
exactly.
Season 6, Episode 5 predictions.
So for the next episode, I'm going to say we're finally going to find out who this Rickon fella is. Because I guess he's a Stark, but all the Starks have supernatural powers.
Yeah.
There's Jon Snow with the power to come back to life.
Mm-hmm.
There's Arya with the power to regain her ability to see
Yeah. And be Daredevil.
and be Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
There's Sansa's amazing ability to constantly complain
And get in danger.
and get in danger.
That's really good.
There was Robb Stark, who had a supernatural ability to turn his head into a wolf's head.
That was the coolest one.
Right, that was awesome.
I'm surprised we don't see more of him.
So I'm excited to see what Rickon Stark's ability is. Like, everybody else has something taken. He must be the Stark that's really good at, like, close-up magic.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a myth.
I think
but
you're making that up right now.
I just want a Stark that's like, is this your card?
He's
and
really
then-
cool at parties.
Yeah, and then the lady in red is like, no. What about you? What do you think for the next episode?
My predictions, and you know what? I've been thinking about this since I was...
You've been right a lot.
Yeah, since I've been partly right, and going on with the theme of people getting stabbed with specifically knives, and kind of around the neck area / back, going on with that theme, I think everyone's gonna die.
Okay,
This
interesting.
time everyone's gonna die,
Interesting.
but they're all going to be stuck in a room and they're going to be set on fire because the whole room's going to be set on fire when these little lamp torches are pushed down.
All right, well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
If you want to watch last week's episode, go ahead and click on Mike's face, as per usual.
My God.
If you want to watch one of our other videos, you can go ahead and click on my face. And if you go ahead and click on our direwolf over here, whose name is Poop, because that's as clever as we can get, he'll take you to our subscribe. So thanks for watching.
Thanks. See you guys later. I got it.
That was for them.
Oh.